Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Sam, or Chaotic, and welcome back to another GTA 5 video. Now today, as you guys can see from the title, I have some news to share with you guys about a leaker that has been shut down by Rockstar Games. Now fortunately, it isn't quite as bad or as serious as it may sound, for the leaker at least, but this potentially could affect all future leaks going forward. So last night, Yan2295, one of the main leakers in the GTA community that's been around for years and has certainly been responsible for sharing a vast majority of the leaks that we've seen and heard that's going around the community in the last year or two, announced on Twitter last night that he will no longer be sharing leaks from this point going forward after being contacted by Rockstar Games. This is what he said in a two-part tweet on Twitter. Hey guys, I always told Rockstar that if they ever wanted me to stop sharing leaks, they could just tell me and I would stop. Today, Take-Two took me up on that offer and contacted me about it, asking if I could do that, to which I agreed. Don't get it wrong, they were actually pretty cool about it, and the lady I talked to was pretty nice. So my time leaking and hinting at upcoming content from Rockstar is over, simply out of respect for them. Now, Yan has been sharing leaks for years. In fact, he's been one of the main leakers in the community since 2014. And as mentioned before, he's certainly been leading on the leaking front in the last year or two, sharing some of the biggest leaks and revealing major details about upcoming content and updates. And much, if not all, this information was believed to have been shared to him by an inside source at Rockstar Games. So it's quite surprising this has gone as long as it has, and Rockstar haven't tried to stop this or shut this down sooner. Which is why this has always been something that people have questioned, and there have been theories going around that maybe Rockstar was intentionally feeding leakers like Yan information to build up hype for upcoming content and updates. And in fairness, if this theory is true, it certainly worked. Despite GTA 5 officially becoming 5 years old next week on Monday, September 17th, there's still a huge amount of demand for more and more updates and content in-game, and the game still remains to be one of the best-selling games each week, and it's often at the top of the charts, which is pretty crazy given the age of the game. Now, of course, this isn't solely down to people leaking information about upcoming updates, but you guys get the idea. It certainly helps to build up hype in the community and on social media as well. But correct or not, according to Yan, Take-Two Interactive, the company responsible for publishing GTA 5, they manage the marketing, the legal stuff and so on, reached out yesterday and simply asked him to stop. Now, although the way he described the conversation, they were quite friendly about it, Rockstar and Take-Two aren't always as nice when it comes to shutting something down. In fact, this is the first time I've heard them simply reach out and ask someone to kindly stop what they're doing. Instead, they usually take a much more serious approach down the route of legal action. For those of you that have been around since 2015, you may remember a leaker at the time going by the name Dragoon1010, who somehow managed to get his hands on and download an update 6 weeks early. The update was the Executives and the Other Criminals update, but somehow he found a way to download and install this update, even though it wasn't in-game or on any public server where it could be downloaded. This is one of the biggest leaks that was ever made, but at first, it seemed so unreal that people didn't believe it. People calling him fake because we had never seen anything quite like this take place before, and it just didn't seem possible. But of course, something this significant had its consequences. Shortly after making this leak, Take-Two sent him a cease and desist letter, this being a legal document ordering him to stop and to never make another leak again. He was also required to explain how he was able to do this and download the updates so they could prevent it from happening again. From my understanding, he discovered a way to somehow download an update from Rockstar's private cloud servers before it reached the public, but at the time there were a number of ways to download updates, at least a few hours before it was about to go live in GTA Online. But after this, that was no longer possible. Now, I may be confusing this story with another, but I'm pretty sure Dragoon also had private investigators sent to his house by Rockstar following the leaks that he made too, which in itself sounds pretty serious. And there have been a number of similar cases to this as well over the years, but by the sounds of things, this isn't something that Yan will be facing, which is pretty fortunate for him. But I guess the question now being, what does this mean for the future of leaks? Are Rockstar looking to clamp down and prevent future leaks, and if so, will other leakers, like TezFunds2 for example, also be asked to shut down and stop sharing leaks in the future? Personally, I think this is something that will happen. I very much doubt that Rockstar would just ask one of the leakers and not all of them, but I guess we'll have to wait and see if anyone else is contacted and announces this on Twitter or on social media over the next few days. Until then though, that's pretty much it then for this video. But I want to get your thoughts and feelings on this. What do you guys think about the possibility of there not being any leaks in the future for upcoming content and updates? If you guys could also drop a like on this video as well, that would of course be greatly appreciated and it helps me out a lot. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd recommend that you do. Plus of course also follow my social medias. There are various links in the description to my Instagram, Facebook and Twitter, so go ahead and follow me on those as well if you don't already do so. But with that being said guys, thank you very much for watching this video. I'll see you guys in my next one.